my god, Keaton's face behind you when you walked on stage? I was shitting myself.
In the dead of night, I'll make you in my sleep.
He was shitting himself.
That dude owes me.
In the morning light, you wake up next to me.
This song is Take You There by Brute.
Like a dream come
And welcome back to
true,
Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered.
And follow you back home. Tell me you can.
My dear, what if I told you that the entire fate of our production rests upon your slender shoulders?
That was pretty funny.
I've never had an experience like that on stage. Yeah, right? You? No, you. Like, seriously. I love nights after a show.
Is it always like this?
Oh, totally. It's such a high. No more nerves, just the adrenaline. So, first timer, are you proud of yourself? You were literally perfect tonight. I was blown away.
I mean, no, Chloe was bad. Chloe was pretty bad. She got the lines right, though. She got the lines right despite having almost no time to study. Because Chloe is smart. Like, it's easy to forget. Chloe is actually, like, really genuinely smart. We remember that alternate timeline version of Chloe had straight A's. She is a really smart person. So, remembering those handful of lines with no prep time, yeah, that is impressive. Anyway.
Yeah, I feel really awesome. If you told me this morning I'd be this happy tonight. You've gone through so much shit today. Right now it's pretty good. Okay, the whole show was good. I admit it.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was magical.
Just a couple of pals holding hands. Just friends. Just a couple of friends holding hands. Friends do that, right? Totally just a friend thing going on right now.
Let's leave. For real.
For real, huh?
You said you wanted to skip town and never look back. Like I said last night. Let's do it.
Play's over, so...
No, I've been thinking about that all day.
Play's over, so...
That was...
Don't say it was just a crazy thought. You mean it. I can tell. You want this.
Yeah, but... like... eventually.
Let's go now. Didn't we already agree on stage?
We can't just...
Why not?
What about money?
I thought you were a high-rolling criminal now.
I collected the money Frank wanted, but then I gave it to that asshole, Damon. So, I didn't get a cut like Frank promised.
You did what you had to do to keep Drew safe.
Frank still promised to give a cut.
That whole situation was so... messed up.
We'll figure it out, Chloe. Anyway, I've got more than enough to start us out. I always get birthday money from my dad. Or should I say, hush money.
Well, that got cynical fast.
Any more questions?
I know our parents have been shitty, but we can't just leave them.
That doesn't sound like Chloe Price.
But I'm the only one my mom has left. You're right. What am I saying? She's got David now.
But she still needs her daughter.
How far could we possibly get without a car?
I thought you were fixing that truck in the junkyard.
I was just seeing if I could.
Also,
Well,
fixing.
can you or can't you?
Fixing. It's not fixed yet.
Maybe. It's not like I do this all the time.
You'll figure it out.
But you don't even know what shape it's in.
I don't need to, because I know you, and I know what you're capable of. In other words, we've got transportation covered.
No, we don't. It's not fixed yet, Rachel. It's in the process of being fixed, but it's not running yet. Chloe doesn't even know exactly what more work needs to be done to get it operational at this point. Like, she's got a new engine in there. She's got a working engine in there, but she hasn't taken a thorough look at the truck to see what else needs done. It's a work in progress. So leaving tonight, not an option. Still not an actual option, Rachel. But of course, we do know that Chloe will get it up and running again. Because, you know, we see her driving it in the next car, or in the original game.
Fine then, drama queen. Where are we going?
You tell me. What uniquely twisted location does Chloe Price plus Rachel Amber equal?
Los Angeles is the obvious one, because that's where they go in the or where they're planning on going in the original game. That's where they were planning on going. This was before they made those concrete plants, so I figure at this point,
Hell. New York City.
Obviously.
farthest as they can go.
3 a.m., you and me outside some cafe on St. Mark's, shoving pizza in our mouths and shouting Broadway songs with 10 people we just met.
That does
And
sound
this
really
cute
fun.
guy in horn-rimmed glasses will pass by and see you and slow down.
Yeah. Okay.
He'll be like, want to split a cab? And I'll be like, back off. She's with me.
You're full of shit.
I love this time of night. Don't you just feel like everything's possible?
Rachel, stop. If you don't mean this...
She's weirdly childish at times.
It's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
For fuck's sake! I've never been more serious in my life. Chloe, what would it take to convince you?
So yeah, here is the big decision. I'll read this. I'll read the journal entries in a bit. And I mean, this is what the past two episodes have been building up to. You know, this is what it's been building up to from the time that we met Rachel Amber at the very beginning at the concert. It's been building up to this moment. Really. Yeah, I don't care. So, why would you not choose Kiss? Well, I mentioned before that Ashley Birch, who voiced Chloe in the original game, once mentioned that she envisioned Chloe as being in love with Rachel, but never having acted on it. Either she never confessed, or it was one-sided. Obviously, you know, kissing her is acting on it. That is very much an acting on their feelings kind of thing. So, I actually really like Birch's headcanon, I guess. I kind of like Birch's position because it adds another layer of tragedy to the relationship between Chloe and Rachel. And I mean, like, Chloe is definitely in love with Rachel, and she'd have to be an idiot to not see that Rachel is in love with her. That doesn't mean she's not scared of it. It's new. It's intense. It's scary. So, I think that at this moment, Chloe backs off.
Give me something I can hold. Something solid that'll remind me what you promised.
Okay, like what?
How about your bracelet?
This bracelet?
Yeah.
I haven't taken it off. Ever. My dad said I wore it home from the hospital, if you can believe that. I don't know why, but it's always reminded me that the world is a lot bigger than Arcadia Bay.
Yep.
Sounds like the perfect gift. Don't you think?
You're asking for a lot, Chloe Price.
I'll give it back when we actually leave.
You dork. I was joking. Of course I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. I need your help untying this.
Yeah, that's it. That makes sense. Undoing a bracelet one hand does seem like it might be difficult.
I believe you a little more now.
Only a little, huh?
I'm hard to convince.
What if I said let's leave tonight?
Really?
This feels like
What
it's...
is this?
This feels like it's maybe a callback to the end of
It's obviously a sign!
episode 1 of the original
So?
game, The Snowfall.
What do you say? Let's go sneak some clothes and stuff from my house.
For you or for me?
I gotta say, my clothes look damn good on you.
Cool. Let's do it.
And then, we'll get the hell out of Arcadia Bay.
Fuck yes.
Integrity, honesty, loyalty. James Amber is your attorney, is your district attorney. Yeah, I do wonder if I'm pretty sure it's Ashfall. I do wonder if it's meant as a reference to the original game. And the snowfall at the end of episode 1. I mean, it might not be a reference to that, but it just feels like that might like it's a reference to that. Alright, and now to finish it up. So yeah, that one is kind of a short section. This one does go a little bit longer. All the music in this section is it's just songs by Tim Garland. Finger guns. You dork, Chloe.
Oh, you're home. Rose, Rachel's home. And she brought her new friend.
Our star returns. You're just in time. Chloe, was it?
It was, but that was before I was expelled. Now it's that girl who used to go here. What was her name again? All one word.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring up any sore subjects.
Not great at humor.
Who's sore?
Rachel, honey, you were resplendent tonight.
Thanks.
Chloe, you must join us for dinner tonight.
She must?
I must?
Of course.
I made chicken a la king. I'm sure you both acted up quite the appetite.
I don't know that I've ever had chicken a la king. I don't know what chicken a la king is.
Thanks, but I was just gonna stop in for a sec and then bounce.
Oh, did you have other dinner plans?
Dinner plans? I always thought dinner was something that just sorta happens.
Chloe,
Kinda, yeah.
I know we didn't exactly meet each other at our best this morning, but with you and Rachel becoming such fast friends, I insist you join us for dinner. Don't you agree, Rachel?
Yes, of course. Chloe, would you join us for dinner, please?
Of course.
Great. I just need to wash off. Then I'll be right down.
Don't be long. In meantime, perhaps you can help me with the table, Chloe?
Sure thing, Mrs. Amber.
Okay, I'm gonna go pack. After dinner, we can make our break. You cool down here?
Just hurry back. I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Try doing it your whole life. And
There.
Chloe, we just need to make it through dinner. Try not to say anything that,
That I would normally say.
Exactly.
Just some quality time with the Ambers. What could possibly go wrong?
Something I totally forgot to mention at the time. Yeah, Soma, the drug that that Victoria tries to drug Rachel with. Soma. That is the name of the drug in Brave New World. And the manufacturer of the drug, Zolhi, is an anagram of Huxley, a reference to the Aldous Huxley who wrote that book. Anyway, Max. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any more dramatic. Wait, let's back up. Guess who tried to drug Rachel and jack her roll? Don't worry, Rachel and I turned the tables on Victoria and gave her a taste of her own medicine. Literally. Sadly, the drama doesn't end there for me. Stupid Juliet got caught in the stupid fire and now I... Let's just say there's exactly one person in the world who could make me dress up in a funny costume and act out Shakespeare in front of an audience of all my least favorite people. And she happened to be next to me at exactly the wrong moment. Chloe, the FML. More toil. Max, so I survived. Just in case you were worried about me. You totally weren't. But it wasn't easy. I had to remember what to say and where to go, and not to flip off everyone in the audience. Not gonna lie, I totally killed it. Once I got past the stupid makeup and the blinding lights and just let myself get lost in it all. And Chloe's Life prequel. Also, Life is Strange. Cute. I guess acting is really about forgetting the rest of the world exists and being completely in the moment. When I'm with Rachel, somehow that becomes easy. We ended up creating a new story together on stage. A much better story because this one ends with the two of us escaping the island and sailing off into the sunset together. Take that, Shakespeare. Will real life turn out so awesome? Time will tell. Chloe, the bardest bitch in town. Nice pun. I like that pun. Max. Time has told. And no, it turns out that real life is not like the stage. It is so much better. We're leaving. Tonight. Boom. Peace out, Arcadia Bay. We're headed to New York, home of greasy pizza, hipster blogsters, and who cares? All that matters is it's not here. I didn't believe Rachel at first. It's not that I don't trust her, but she tends to get swept away in the moment. Let's just say we're tied together now. She gave me her bracelet. It's her most prized possession in the world, and she tied it around my wrist to show we're united for whatever happens. After a quick stop by Rachel's house, we're headed off. Next time you hear from me, I'll be an ex-Arcadian. Just like you. Chloe is so much better. Clearly that doesn't work out. I wonder if I should go back and show you what the kiss scene. Maybe I'll do that after here. Just... Nah, you want to see the kiss, you can play the game yourself. Or find one of the other walkthroughs, one of the other Let's Plays where people did that, because I suspect most people probably chose the kiss. I mean, I know most people chose the kiss. They've seen the... whatever. I heard you were in the Tempest. Yeah, I was kind of a big deal. I believe it. Everyone says the show is awesome. You get medals for 2 good deeds today. Mikey's okay. Drew will text you an update in a bit. Oh shit, tell them both I'm pulling for him.
Huh. Rachel really was an overachiever before she met me. Glad I nipped that in the bud. It's like 1,000 times more skeevy when the skeeviness is all polite to your face.
Indeed.
Hiya, Mr. Amber.
Chloe, what can I do for you?
Your daughter's pretty great.
Thank you. We're fond of her as well.
You ever feel like she's so awesome at everything that you just want to shake her?
Good bafflement.
Me neither.
I love that confused look. Like, what are you talking about?
What do you think? I thought Rachel was perfectly cast.
She certainly was. We're very proud of her. I had no idea they were going to do that.
Do what?
I don't know the name for it. Reverse casting? Casting a woman as a man?
Oh, I just meant the wizard part.
Whoops. Sorry. I suppose that's also true.
So, you're a district attorney, huh?
I'm your district attorney.
So, I can call you if I'm ever district arrested?
What would you be arrested for?
Drugs, probably.
It was a joke. Not a good one, clearly. Duty calls. Good chat, Mr. Amber.
Mm-hmm.
What a humorless bore.
They say all news is local, but damn.
Fire grows despite interagency efforts. Largest fire in Arcadia history frightens residents and baffles authorities.
I bet there's like not even a single Cheeto stuck in this thing. Doing the play was bad enough without having to read about it afterwards. Hope Mikey's okay though.
Yeah, pretty weird when keyboards are clean. They don't stay clean for very long, frankly. Armand, congrats to the wonderful cast and crew of The Tempest. Steph, so sorry I missed out, guys. Emergency came up. Love you guys. I am so sorry. Why sorry? You don't control the fire. Or do you? Chloe held it down like a champ. Hey Steph, any update on Mikey? Recovering. This isn't the place to discuss. Text if you want to talk.
How to clear browser history, followed by a gap for all of yesterday. That's like cheating asshat 101. Poor Rachel.
Arcadia Bay Golf Sale, The Beacon, 40 plus healthy lifestyle, Incognito tab, How to Incognito tab, How to clear browser history, Small shops, nod face.
Holy shit. That's the guy who attacked Drew. I'm glad I gave him the cash.
Damon Merrick. Should mention, even if you let Drew get beat up, Steph will abandon the play to go to the hospital with to keep Mikey company while Drew is to check on Mikey. So she'll still leave in order to go be with Mikey. So no matter what you choose, Steph's not at the play. Anyway, Damon Merrick, The Mill, a converted lumber mill club north of town, suspected of larceny, extortion, distribution, assault, robbery, murder. Known associates: Francis Bowers, Rodney Thunder Sears, Sarah Gearhart, Peter Gillespie, and Sheldon Pike.
Guess some families actually go to Paris instead of just talk about it their whole lives.
Yep. Families with money.
Easy to see who wears the literary pants around here.
Legal Digest, Wuthering Heights, Divine Comedy, Bleak House, and Metamorphoses. I read The Wuthering Heights in high school. Hated it. Hated Wuthering Heights. Pretentious garbage, frankly. Yeah, I said it. Honestly, I hated it so much that I didn't... It took me like 20 years before I decided to give Jane Eyre a chance. And Jane Eyre is so good. Jane Eyre is like a really good book. I really like that one. But I hated Wuthering Heights so much that I was just like, well, if this is what the Bronte sisters wrote like, then count me out. Because it's just a terrible book. Wuthering Heights sucks, and I am going on record with that. Fight me! Anyway, yeah, so a lot of pretentious books here. Divine Comedy. Nobody reads the Divine Comedy. People study the Divine Comedy, but no one reads the Divine Comedy. Bleak House I've never read, and Metamorphoses I don't really know much about. Gotta love a good lounger.
So this is what normal looks like. It's somehow way more boring and way weirder than I imagined. It's crazy to picture Rachel growing up here and being happy here, at least before she met me. And now I'm taking her away. Or is she taking me away? This doesn't really seem like the kind of place people run away from. What am I saying? Fuck this place.
Yeah, people absolutely run away from places like this.
Everything about this house is nicer, cleaner, better, and more expensive than mine. Which isn't saying much, but still. Damn. Wonder if this is a family heirloom.
Yeah, that is a pretty fancy table.
Oh, I think that's an original Who Gives a Shit.
Yeah, I don't like this painting. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, well, I get the whole, like, you know, precision of the brushstrokes and things like that is sort of what really matters with paintings like this. The sort of the technical element of it is what the artists are going for. It's just not something I enjoy. And I don't know enough about art to be able to admire the brushstrokes. I don't know art, I just know what I like, and I don't like this.
Rachel and I both had great childhoods. Mine just ended a little before hers, I guess.
Yep. The more things you learn to like, the happier you will be.
So clean. I bet Rose would kill it with my mom at the diner. What the Amber family considers entertainment looks a lot like what I consider homework.
Mo, Mob, Yoke, and Raven. We do see Raven in there. But who the hell fills out a crossword puzzle like that? Like, it looks like they're just going like almost like random clues. It's like, no, that's not how it works. You go like, obviously, you know, you're not going to get all the clues in order, but I don't know. It's just a weird way that they seem to have gone about it. With literal, you draw, like, you just fill in a bunch of boxes, so it's crosses. You just do a couple of crosses in there.
Solving it. Crossword puzzles are easy.
Yeah, I think she just, like, put random letters in there.
Crossword puzzles are easy.
Can't really see exactly what you wrote. Yeah, the other one, like I said, it's you just sort of create a cross. It's a crossword.
Something about this photo doesn't seem right. I should fix it.
DA James Amber cracks down on drugs.
can't tag this while Rachel's mom is right there. She totally bust me. Hi, Rose. Your husband's cheating on you. Pass the ketchup.
Hey there, Mrs. Amber.
Yeah, that'd be awkward.
Chloe, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight.
So, Rachel was pretty awesome tonight.
Yes, she was. Though, to be fair, she's pretty awesome every night. I wish I were half as driven when I was her age.
Me too.
I get the sense that you're a force of nature yourself. I can see why the two of you get along so well.
You can? Because it still seems crazy to me.
Yeah, Chloe does have a bit of force of nature about her, for sure.
Yeah.
She sets her mind
What
to
did
something.
you think of the play?
Rachel was typically amazing, but I never liked The Tempest. What did you think of it?
To be honest, I only really read a couple pages. Theater's not really my thing. I guess I'm not so into saying words someone else came up with.
Fair point. Then again, I'm not sure you can judge the entire art form based on the dead white men your curriculum focuses on.
Damn. Shots fired, Shakespeare.
She strikes me as kind of... She kind of strikes me as, like... a West Coast... West Coast liberal elite type of thing. Yeah, like she... Like, it's hard to tell if she actually believes the things she says. Yeah, like... talks about... oh, gotta... you know... oh, the school is focused on dead white men. It's like, okay, but... how many books do you read by people who aren't... white guys? Probably not that many. You know, I suspect that she, like, tries to pay attention to the language, but that she doesn't necessarily fully believe it, and that she is still, probably still fairly conservative, but pretends to be liberal, kind of thing. You know, that kind of person. But, seems like she tries, at least.
Integrity, honesty, loyalty.
What?
It's on your lawn.
Oh, right. Sorry. I guess I'm still getting used to being an elected official's wife.
Those are some strong words. You think he lives up to them?
He's fantastic at what he does. Of course, he's only human.
Or subhuman?
What?
What?
I thought you said something.
Nope. So, you putting me to work, or what?
Yes. If you could please take 4 plates from the cupboard and set them on the table.
What if I can't?
Excuse me?
You said if I could. Never mind.
You're a riot, Chloe.
All right, Chloe. You've set the table without ruining someone's marriage before.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, it's... Chloe's humor does not go over
If
well
I
in
open
this
this,
household.
will skeletons come spilling out?
Chloe's household, like, Chloe's humor just does not go over well in this household. It's, yeah.
No skeletons. Lots of shiny dishes, though. I wonder if this will be the most expensive thing I've ever eaten off of. Besides my computer, of course.
Hey, Price. Sorry about what I said earlier. You were only trying to help. No way, I'm sorry, Drew. I had no idea what to do. That was so fucked. It's okay. Mikey's alright, I'm alright. Also, he says thanks. Go away. Tell him I said hey. Will do.
It's off to the table with you.
And then the dishes just disappear from my hands. She seems weirdly proud of herself for that. Chloe? Justin Williams' mom just called me. Were you in the play tonight? I would have liked to see that. Kind of just happened. I know it was last minute. I'm glad you're doing well. It would be nice to see you tonight. Are you coming home? Please, Chloe. I miss you. Aww.
Yes, Chloe?
Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
I will be a dear. Talking to James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
I mean, you never know when words like that will come up in casual conversation, right?
Something else?
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sherry.
Comical.
Damn!
Chloe, maybe you can help me understand something.
Ouch!
I'll give it a shot.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
Yeah, just damn! Just nothing. These people have no sense of humor.
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
And you were all too eager to play into our expectations. In my experience, that's a tactic people use to cover for someone else. Rachel is her own person. She's responsible for her actions. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Thanks.
Man, he read Chloe like a book. Like a legal brief. Just got it straight up. Clearly he's good at what he does.
Yes, Chloe?
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to get to China? Kidding. It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
You got it.
Man. Nothing. Not even a smile at any of these comments.
How many cabinets do you need?
My mom had a nice china cabinet. Doesn't anymore. She had to sell it. Didn't have the room for it where she lives now. But yeah, she had a really nice china cabinet. And a good assortment of different
glasses. Damn. The ambers are fancy as shit.
Not sure what all of these glasses are.
Sherry glass. Sherry glass? Yeah, I'm in way over my head here.
I wouldn't know either. My mom used to really like sherry. I think now I would probably have a hard time remembering what the sherry glass
hell is a sherry glass?
I think now I would probably have a hard time remembering what a sherry glass looks like. I think there was a brief time where I would have remembered. Maybe not. She didn't drink sherry very often. Kind of think of it. Once in a while she'd have a glass of sherry, but not all that often. So I got pretty decent at remembering certain other glasses. She had one for all of like the major liqueurs, you know, wine, sherry. I think she might have had a bourbon glass, whiskey tumbler.
I should check out that china cabinet.
Couple others, I think. So I think she did have she had sort of for the major ones.
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Basic shapes. Now you're speaking my language.
I've come to think of it, is that what a sherry glass actually looks like? I feel like sherry glasses might be...
Gotta put down this fancy-ass glass.
Well, no, I guess. Yeah. They don't look like this, like what they look like up in the corner, like that, what's up in the corner there. That's not a sherry glass, that's a wine glass. Pretty sure. The a sherry glass does look a little bit different. Yeah, I suppose it varies.
Gotta put down this fancy-ass glass.
They vary. You get various designs for them, I guess.
Yes, Chloe?
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Oh.
You never know when you'll need to light a candle, right?
You are a paragon of preparedness.
Sure.
I think. Time
Sure,
to
that's what's going on.
light some candles and bless this joint up a bit. Finally, Mrs. Amber has her back turned. Time to fix this photo.
And Dracula.
Good.
The other one is obviously a Frankenstein.
I wonder where Rose keeps the wooden stakes.
Hey, look! Yeah, the other version, yeah, she draws more like Frankenstein monster, saying, ugh. Both cute. Alright. Yeah, this lasted longer than I actually kind of expected. But, alright. We are getting near the end.
The Amber family and fire. What could possibly go wrong?
This is totally not awkward and uncomfortable.
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
Yeah.
Not since this morning.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry.
Nah, that's cool. We're not.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel.
She's
The way
oblivious.
the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
It's almost surreal. They say a fire like that could only come from a crime of passion.
Passion. What does that mean?
I don't know. You tell me. 'Cause you're the DA, of course.
Sure.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson. Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like
Anger.
Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
Indeed.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family. Family's not merely a gift, it is a responsibility. As such, those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
No matter what you do here, it does turn out the same. So let's do the option that's more fun.
Enough of this asshole. Rachel may have to take it, but I don't. I'm going to turn his daughter and wife against him at his own dinner table. I'm not sure I agree, James.
Oh? I thought you of all people would be grateful for family, at least.
Gratitude seems like such a nice luxury. I can't say I've had the privilege to afford it.
That is an excellent point, Chloe. We must always be sensitive to the way our privileges shape our perspectives.
Well said, Mom.
Still,
She's trying.
there must be some room for personal responsibility. I'm sure you agree, Chloe.
When my mom's boyfriend talks about responsibility, it's always code for him trying to control other people. Guess that's why they teach it in the army.
See? This is why it's so important to invite diverse voices to converse with one another. It's absolutely stimulating.
Mom is trying so hard. Mama Amber trying so hard. She's boring. Like she's an absolute doormat of a person.
highly stimulating.
Since you have answers for
warning tone.
everything, Chloe, perhaps you'd like to enlighten us with some of your hard-earned wisdom about the world.
Sure. I believe that we should look closely at everyone, especially the people in power, to see what secrets they're hiding.
Very well articulated, Chloe. I am consistently impressed with how politically aware your generation is.
Always, always, always be suspicious of people with power. The more power somebody has, the more important it is to continually hold their feet to the fire. That's my feeling anyway. It's why people who get, like, who become, like, fans of politicians always weird me out. You know, the more political power somebody has, the less value there is in being a fan of them, and the more important it is to be constantly critical of them. And, yeah.
Chloe is an excellent articulator.
Thank you.
Excuse me, dear? But if this is what passes for politically aware these days, we're in serious trouble.
James, that's unfair and also rude to Chloe.
No, I don't believe it is. It seems clear that these points Chloe is making are merely veiled attacks on me.
Are you suggesting that I'm using some sort of incognito mode where I can keep my activities hidden? That's crazy. Don't worry, Mr. Amber. I can tell that my progressive attitude is not welcome in this house. I'll see myself out.
James, Chloe is right.
The other option there is, if you did not look at his computer, then another option will be either you can't hide, which was there, or no cover up here will also work. If you failed any of them, then there will be a comment about attitude, about Chloe's attitude, to which she can respond either unwomanly attitude or microaggressive attitude. Either of those will work. And that is basically that's basically everything.
You owe her an apology.
Now it's just,
I owe her no such thing. I believe she's willfully acting belligerently, just as she did this morning. It is how people like her respond to adversity.
People like her? So we're profiling now? This is what 8 months in the DA's office has taught you.
I resent that. My office is committed to fair and equitable treatment.
Yes,
Sure.
I've read the press releases.
Excuse me? Are you calling me a hypocrite?
Ha!
Rachel!
I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook
James?
kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
think you saw. Ooh, there's a little bit of gaslight going on there.
Think we saw? Are you trying to gaslight us? There's no thinking involved. We saw you locking lips with some other woman. Best part is, she and I use the same drug dealer.
That's enough! You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer. I know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of me.
Oh? What kind of person is
A
that?
delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
Ooh.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
Keep an eye on the candles. Those flames are looking a little more intense.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth? Stop lying! Stop being a politician for 1 fucking minute! Can't you just be my dad?
Intense?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
And boom, drop. And Youth by Daughter plays here. I really like this song. This is a really good song. Yeah, hell of a revelation right there at the end.
Shadows settle on the
Yeah, I love this song.
that you left. Our minds are troubled by the emptiness. Destroy the middle, it's a waste of time. From the perfect start to the finish line. And if you're still breathing, you're the lucky ones. 'Cause most of us are heaving through corrupted lungs, setting fire to our insides for fun, collecting names of the lovers that went wrong.
Victoria's pretty much gone from the game at this point, I think. That makes it look like she's gonna play, continue to play a role. She doesn't. I think that's basically the last we see of her. Poor Joyce. She misses her dog. Fire looking more intense there.
When you broke my chest, and if you're in love, then you are the lucky one. 'Cause most of us are bitter over someone.
Aw, Samantha.
To our insides for fun, to distract our hearts from ever missing out. But I'm forever
Rachel's mom.
missing him. And you caused it.
And yeah, the choices. Alright, so here's the choice. I made this one. 71% took the blame for Rachel. 63% had to fuck. Because I think most people had nothing to hide. Like, I think most of the people did have nothing to hide. I also had nothing to hide. I refused to empty my pockets because fuck that noise. It's just straight up no. Screw you. 33% gave an entertainment, 67% stayed with Mikey. 73% asked for a kiss, enough that I'm pretty sure they knew what choice most people were gonna make here. So they showed, they showed the kiss. Uh, 48% intended to go to play with Elliot. 76% agreed to start over with David. I saw no reason for Chloe to want to do that. Chloe just does not like him. I saw no reason for her to want to try to start over with him. 76% were trying to be nice. We're trying to do, like, the nice option, the good option. I chose the option that felt more authentic. 68% put the singing man on the dashboard. Yay! 96% didn't pay off your debt to Brink. Because they gave away the money. Because most people, I think, gave away the money. Either didn't take the money, or they used. Either didn't take the money, used it to buy more drugs, or they gave it away. 87% didn't tell Steph that Rachel was single. 69% didn't return Drew's money to him. See, if you stay with Mikey, then you have a choice. You can either give the money back to Drew, or you can keep it. Whatever. So most people were kind of jerks, really. Yeah, most people were kind of jerks. 32% sold to Samantha to help Nathan. 47% didn't give Samantha advice at all. Of those who did, most said to help Nathan. Tricked Victoria before the play, 31%, 35% confronted Victoria. Tricking her is the more fun option. 35% you confront her, and she drinks the drug tea herself and passes out. She doesn't. You don't get the scene where she claims that Rachel is drugged. I'm pretty sure she just like passed right out right there. And then yeah, like I said, you can either discourage Victoria or encourage. Or yeah. 30% said New York, 41% said Los Angeles, because Los Angeles is what they said in the original game. I chose New York. Furthest you can get from Arcadia Bay, really. And it just felt like more of a Chloe choice. LA seems like very much a Rachel choice, while New York seems like a Chloe choice, is sort of what I was thinking. 29% road trip. 72% tried to calm Rachel, so that she ended up attacking. 28% attacked James himself. So, all right, so that is Brave New World. Next episode is Hell is Empty. So yeah, this is a very eventful episode. Like, there's a lot that happens. Start off getting expelled from school, then you start fixing up a trunk. Yeah, you start off getting expelled from school, then you run away from home, then you listen as a drug dealer beats the shit out of a dude, and then you go on and then you end up performing in The Tempest, and then you have an awkward dinner and find out that Rachel's mother isn't her mother. That is something that will be covered, obviously, next episode. That's something we'll learn more about in the next episode. Hell is Empty. So yeah, it's a very eventful episode, and a bit of a mood whiplash at times. Just going from that scene with Drew and Damon into The Tempest, it's very much a little bit of mood whiplash. I will say that. It's just a very sharp turn in the tone of the episode at that point. The bit with The Tempest, it is really fun. It is a really fun scene. It's just following up on a really heavy scene. So, Arcadia Bay Garage. I wonder if I should wear this. I wonder if I should wear this outfit next episode. I forget if you get the choice next episode. Probably. Anyway. So yeah, very eventful, and then there's obviously a lot of events still to come. There's a lot of eventful stuff still to come. Finding out about Sarah's mother, and then a lot of other pretty major shit happens. Hell is Empty has probably the most intense stuff of this game, far and away. Also has my favorite song from the soundtrack. We'll get to that one. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.